Hey YouTube, this is Coach Linda coming at you again. Let me scoot back a little bit. I'm coming at you again because I noticed that Tuesday's clip didn't get put on YouTube. So I want to go ahead and give you what we talked about on Tuesday. So even though I'm loading this up Friday, I'm actually giving you Tuesday's talk. And on Tuesday of this week on Glimpses of Destiny, we talked about removing the boundaries, removing limitations from you. Now, I want to give you a little disclaimer because when you take one of my courses on WizIQ, it's called Being Your True Self. I tell you to know your limitations, to know what you can and cannot do, and to explore that. But it's in a different sense than um, what I'm talking about today. So let me, because someone said, well, isn't that kind of contradictory, or aren't you contradicting yourself? No, because in being your true self, you need to know what you can and cannot do. For example, I cannot draw to save my life. If you give me a pen, a pencil, let's see if I have one here, a pencil, pen or pencil, and paper, and tell me to draw something, it ain't gonna happen. Just ain't gonna happen. To save my life, it's not gonna happen. I can make a mean stick figure though. And I can give you a good attempt, and you probably let me live just because you be like, oh, poor thing. For real, I'm just telling the truth. Poor thing. I know that's a limitation for me, so I'm not going to go out and set myself up for failure by putting myself in a situation where I have to draw something, because it ain't going to come out pretty. Um, so that's a limitation for me. It's not me saying that I can't be creative, because you put me in front of a computer and I can do some things. As long as you don't want me to draw with a mouse. Because if I can't draw with a pencil, I still can't draw with a mouse. But you understand what I'm saying? So I understand that's a limitation, that's a boundary for me, and I don't extend myself in that. However, there are things that I excel in, and I absolutely go beyond, far beyond anything that I can ever imagine or think. And so when I talk about boundaries and knowing who you are, you got to know, if you can't do something, you just can't do it. You know what I mean? If you're 5 feet tall, you may not be able to play basketball. Now, not saying, that's why I said you may not. I didn't say you can't. I'm just saying, you may not be pro basketball, but you can do some things. But again, if you don't have the skill set for it, it's okay. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be who you are. But on the flip side of that, we have some people that says, "Oh, well, I'm 5 feet, so I'll never try. I won't do sports. I won't do this. I won't do that." And now, because they can't do one thing, they're limiting. They're not trying. Because you can't draw. Now you're not doing anything creative. You're not sewing. You're not painting. You're not doing all these other things that you can do, and it doesn't really require you to draw. And so, what I want you to understand is that you may not be able to do something in one area, but that does not limit you from doing things in that same area of a different nature. Okay? So, when I say remove the boundaries, what I'm saying is, don't box yourself in. Don't think it's always going to be this way. I have to do it this way. I can't branch out. I can't try new things. I can't, because I believe you try everything once, and then how did I find out I couldn't draw? I had to try to draw. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So you get out there and you try things, and don't be afraid to fall flat on your face. Don't limit yourself. Don't get out there and think, "Oh, I don't want to look bad, so I won't do anything." You don't want to live like that. You want to live life to the fullest. And if you don't try something, you'll never know if you can do it or not. So the limitation is, while you're exploring being your true self, while you're exploring what you're going to do with your life, while you're going back to school, while you're trying to start that business, while you're trying to get that promotion, while you're trying to get that raise, while you're trying all these wonderful things, explore the real you, explore exactly who you are. And don't take the limits off of all the things that the I can't mentality that you have. Remove it from your brain. It doesn't belong there. I want you to say with me, I can. Say it again, I can. Say it one more time. Say, I can. I can. I want you to say it like you really mean it. I can. Say it one more time. I can. Doesn't that make you feel liberated to say I can? And when you say I can't, it's almost like you sink into yourself. So let's come on, let's break out of the shell. Let's stop making ourselves feel that we are not worthy and undeserving and all of that stuff that we tell ourselves to limit ourselves from going out. Because if you don't try something, how will you know? How will you truly know that it's something you can't do? Are you just going to go around thinking I can't? And so, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you're thinking you can't, Henry Ford said, if you think you can, and if you think you can't, you're right. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm sorry, I had a little tantrum there. Could you tell? Come on, let's make it happen. Let's stop telling ourselves we can't. Let's try it. Let's see. And if it turns out that you really can't, then it's okay. Because now that's one thing you can take off your list you don't have to worry about. And when someone comes to you and say, look, Linda, I need you to draw something, sorry, I ain't the one. Give it to somebody else if you want it to look good. Now, if you just want a little sketchy thing with some stick figures, I can do that all day for you. Okay? How about it? Let's make it happen. Because we can be our worst enemy sometimes. And it's not even because of what other people said. It's because what we tell ourselves. As a man thinketh, so is he. So let's think we can. Let's think we can. Let's think we can. Like the little train who thought he could. Let's think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And what happened in the end? He did. Okay? So let's do that. Let's make it happen. Remember, be blessed and encouraged. Only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. I'll see you soon. Today is Friday, so I won't see you till Monday on Glimpses of Destiny. But you go and you be the best you that you can be today.